Hello, English 3, and welcome back to American Literature. So today we are going to be going over something that I'm sure a lot of you have read before, or if you haven't, you're probably reading it in civics class this year, and that is the Declaration of Independence. So I'm sure in civics you've probably talked about the point of the Declaration as a historical document and what it meant historically, but we're going to be kind of analyzing it point by point to think about what exactly it was arguing for. We're specifically going to be looking at it as a type of rebuttal essay and kind of how different portions of it are functioning. So on Google Classroom, there's a post. It just has this quick little layout for you to fill. So you'll just do a quote from the Declaration, and I have an attachment there that you can open up, and then an explanation. And what you're going to be explaining is how it fits into different functions of a rebuttal essay. And so this is also on Google Classroom, and it outlines a few different things. So one is understanding the opposing argument. So if you see in the Declaration that there's kind of an explanation of the argument that's being countered, this would be one thing that you could point out and quote and explain. You also could identify the thesis in the Declaration and explain that and how it's working in that purpose. We also could do this with countering. So the body paragraphs of a rebuttal essay should address and counter the opposing argument point by point. So where do you see countering happening in the Declaration? And then finally, where is the conclusion? And now the specific thing here is that the conclusion in a rebuttal essay should synthesize rather than restate the main points of the essay. So kind of for further emphasizing the argument. So we have each of these things that you can sort through, and you just need 3 examples with the quotes and then using an explanation of how they fulfill those roles. And this is the attached transcription of the Declaration of Independence from the National Archives. Okay, so that is all for that assignment. The only other thing you need to do today is that you are going to do Socratic Prep number 3. So just like every other week, you're just going to write 2 questions that are either a level 4, 5, or 6 about one of the readings from this week, or at least one of the concepts, since we did a few different groupings of readings. I am hoping, if you are a virtual student or if you are on quarantine, to offer you kind of a fun opportunity to check in on our Socratic seminar rather than just writing a response to questions. So look out for a remind text. I'm hoping to make that happen for you all so we can be a little bit more involved than just at home writing questions. So remember, just rebuttal essay, the Declaration, and then this Google Doc to fill out. All right, I will talk to you all next week. Have a good rest of your day.